All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel here. Say, if you're checking on this video, you probably saw the description and you're probably in the market or curious with your saddle setup or looking at buying a saddle and for deer hunting, and you're curious with the Tethrd line particularly, as well as other brands too, this could apply, like what the difference is between their Lineman belt or Lineman rope and their Tether rope options here. So they offer the 8mm thinner, which is more expensive option, and then the 11mm, which is thicker, bulkier, but less expensive. So I have both. I'll walk you through here the differences between them and how I've set them up. You can see I got my Tethrd, this is the Ultralock SD. I'll probably do a separate review on this here after the deer hunting season here in the Midwest, just to give you a more in-depth review of what I think of it. But today's video is for these Lineman and Tether ropes here by Tethrd. So like I said, I have here 8mm, and here is the 11mm version. So the darker color here, you can see I got this hooked up to my saddle. That's why I have it with me. These are my Lineman belts. You know, obviously only need one of each, but I just want to show you the thickness difference and the functionality. And then on the right side here, I run my dump pouches here. This is the actual tether that goes to the tree. So, all right, so first thing is obviously price, like I mentioned, the 8 here versus the 11. There's a little bit of a price difference there. So if you're starting out with saddle hunting, if you're new to it, I'd probably go with a more cost-effective version. It's not a whole lot more, so it may be worth it for you to go this route. Just depends on how convinced or how sold you are on or adamant about wanting to use saddles for saddle hunting. If it's something that you're kind of on the fence about, not sure if you're gonna like it, you may not use it a whole lot. If you're truly after like trying to get the best deal or the cheapest affordable option, then I'd probably go with the thicker one. They both serve the purpose just fine. They both work as intended. They both store pretty well. One's just bulkier and heavier, and the other one's lighter and more compact for storage. So starting off here with the Lineman's belt. So I guess Tethrd specifically, they do not come with these ascender clips here. We'll talk about that in a minute. They come with your normal Prusik knots, so that's where you would normally this rope clip in when your carabiners that loops around your Lineman belts. But anyways, this is again the 11mm version, and this comes with 2 carabiners, one for each end. So you got your loop side here. This is what I hook up to my Lineman belt on the left side for me, being right hand dominant, and then I swing. You can see this is the Prusik side here. I'll swing this around to my right hand side. Just kind of my personal preference, whatever works for you though. And so being that that's how I set mine up, I put it in my left side dump pouch here. So you can see now I currently have the 8mm version. That's what I've switched to. And the whole reason behind that for me was just better stowing. You can see with my dump pouches here, the Sis haulers by Tethrd. These just store a lot better. I can give you a comparison real quick. Again, these are the Tethrd side ropes here. So much smaller. So you can see I just have them free, or unstowed, I should say. You can see that I could make this even smaller, but these stow just much better. And I can definitely tell you that they're lighter. So if you're looking to be minimalist or save weight and you're willing to spend a little bit more money, I'd recommend going the 8mm route over the 11. So it's really a toss-up on preference. But so we talked about the Lineman's belt. It comes with 2 carabiners by Tethrd for the 11mm version. I should highlight the 8mm version does not. It comes with one. Take this out of my dump pouch here quick. It comes with 1 carabiner. So, and that goes on the end there. So this one you just got to loop into your Lineman belt here. I leave it on full time and then I just stow it in my dump pouch. So it does not come with 2 carabiners on the 8mm version. So just FYI, not a big deal, but just a different way that you mount it as opposed to the 11mm. So moving on to the Tether line, or the Tether rope for your tree tether. Again, 11mm, 8mm. So this comes with, these both come with this 1 carabiner. So as you loop it around, this is what you hang your bridge on from your saddle. So there's nothing different there between the two. Both have the Prusik knot option if you're not willing or not wanting to do any type of ascending clip or mechanism. That's how they come, is just normally with this. So again, all in all, same thing between the two here, Linemans. and the tree tether, different colors, helps you differentiate between them. So I just happen to know, like I said, how I store mine. Left side of my pouch for my syshaulers, that's my Lineman's belt. Right side of my sishauler here, dump pouch, that's my tree tether. So that's just kind of the way I set it up. For me personally, that's how I like it when I'm climbing the tree. So that's the difference between these two. There's a few ounces, I don't remember if it's 6 or 8 ounces or how much the weight is here, but there is a weight difference between these. And then obviously the overall size here, you can see there's a considerably larger here. So if you're trying to be minimalist and store these, again, or be as lightweight as possible, maybe pay the little extra more money and get the smaller one right away. If you're completely new to it, unsure how much you're gonna use it, not entirely convinced on saddle hunting, you just want to try it out maybe, and maybe more of a budget oriented or budget minded, can't go wrong with this. These both work great. So I just decided to upgrade. They had a good deal during the holidays, so I figured I'd give it a try. So lastly, I'll just touch on real quick, there's probably more in-depth videos here on your ascending or your mechanisms here for rope climbing. So for the 11mm, Tethrd has a good, or I should say Tethrd's website has a really good description if you're clicking through these and you're looking to use these, which ones are compatible between the two. So I'll just touch on it real quickly. But the Ropeman 1 here you can see is for the 11mm version. And you can just see how it fastens through there. So it slips in line through the clip there with the rope, and then you just buckle into the carabiner on the back side there. So, and what it is a cinch mechanism. So as weight is applied to it, it kind of bites into with these teeth here, the rope, thus leaving you locked in. So this, if you're not familiar with it, is the alternate mechanism or more mechanical mechanism to the Prusik knot for holding your carabiners on a Lineman's belt and the tree tether. So that's the Ropeman 1 for the thicker 11mm version. And then this here is the, I think this, let's see, okay, so it's got the description here, the Ropeman 4. So this is for the 8mm version. This actually I think you could use for the thicker one too. I can't remember what it says here. Yeah, so 8 to 13mm. So you probably could use this on the thicker one as well. So, but yeah, this is what's compatible for the thinner 8mm. I think the duck or Kong duck or whatever they call it, the black one here is compatible with the thinner one as well. So kind of two different options for the thinner 8mm ascending mechanisms if you're looking to go that route. They're a little spendy, a little pricey, I guess, but in my opinion, I tried the Prusik knot just practicing before using these, and after giving it a couple repetitions, I opted for these right away. I ordered these just because it's a faster mechanism, especially on a Lineman's belt when you're climbing with your sticks and attaching your sticks to the tree. This is very adjustable with the Lineman's belt, so it makes it really quick. You just pull back this lever, and as you ascend the tree, you know, in theory, most trees get thinner, so you need to take a little bit more of your Lineman's belt away just to bring it closer to the tree. This is really effortless when you're, say 2-3 sticks up and then get to that 4th stick. It just makes it a lot easier for ascending and adjusting this as you need to. So highly recommend this if you're, if you got the budget for it. Either one here, can't go wrong. They're both pretty lightweight too, so I wouldn't say that they add a whole lot of bulk in terms of how beneficial they are to have. So the tree tether, again, this is nice too, just because if I get, you know, throughout the day when I'm sitting, I kind of make slight adjustments to, not really my bridge so much on my actual saddle, but I just make height adjustments here every now and then just to kind of get comfortable again, so, or just sit a little bit differently. So you probably don't need it as much on the tree tether because you probably move it a little bit less, but again, it's a fail-safe way. It's very quick to adjust on the fly. For a little bit extra money, I think it's worth to have it for this. But if I had to pick one for sure that I would lean on if you're up against a budget or whatever, and you only want one, let's say, I would definitely recommend on the Lineman's belt. And you could probably get away without it, just the Prusik knot on the tree tether. But I quickly went to both of these just because there's, for both my tether and Lineman's belt, just because they're so much quicker for adjustability. You don't have to worry about the knots cinching and sliding with the Prusik and stuff. They still work good, but this is just straightforward, easy, quick, and simple. So worth the money if you're willing to buy it. So anyways, hope this video helps you differentiate the difference here between the 8 and 11. I've seen some other videos just kind of touch on it a little bit, and I just wanted to get a a better understanding now that I've had both, used them both, what my thoughts are and if it's worth going the extra money for the 8. Me, personal preference, they're lighter. The biggest thing is they stow much smaller. So that was my, I guess, my kind of advantage or preference towards the smaller 8mm one. So anyways, hope this helps you. If you have any questions on either my saddle setup or the ropes, by all means drop a comment. I'd be happy to answer. Again, these are from Tethrd. I'll probably do my saddle review here after the season. I want to get one full season under the belt of using this particular one, and then I'll probably do a review for you guys just to help you out if you're looking to get yourself into saddle hunting. So thanks for watching, guys.